Hey everybody, welcome to Freeway Films, where I talk about movies on the way to my real job, which is mostly what I use as a source of healthcare, paychecks, and other various corporate benefits. But it's not really good for anything else, really. I'm your host, Steve. On today's episode, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Fantastic Beasts is a prequel to the Harry Potter series, but unlike the Harry Potter series movies, at least, the Fantastic Beasts movie is an original story, not based on a book, and it's about Newt Scamander on his journey to write about magical creatures, and then he accidentally releases them all in New York City in the 1920s. But is it so much more? Turns out we're getting 5 of these suckers, and this is just the first one of an overarching story about young Dumbledore and how he tries to defeat Gellert Grindelwald. Is there anything more terrifying than a nerdy, evil alliteration? Hi, I'm Gellert Grindelwald? And then he magics your head away. Clean off. So I'll be the crazy man who says this. I actually prefer Fantastic Beasts to the Harry Potter series. But it's mostly because I just got so dang sick of Hogwarts. We get it. It's a magic school. Can it take place anywhere else? And the Harry Potter series didn't really answer the questions I had. Like, what are you doing at a magic school in the first place? What is that education really gonna get you? Especially since their existence is supposed to be a secret. So they can't even really use their magic stuff that they learned, because if they do, they'll go to jail. So they can't even sell magic shows or anything. I just don't see the point in the magic education. I mean, they have to keep pretending they're not awesome? Who wants that life? Anyways, back to Fantastic Beasts. The best moment in that series, I think, is when the best moments are when we get to see Newt interact with the creatures. I mean, my first thought when I saw Newt Scamander rolling around with that rhino thing in Central Park, my first thought was, man, I bet Eddie Redmayne felt real dumb rolling around with that CGI nothing. But then my immediate second thought was, he loves animals so much. I love Eddie Redmayne. All the moments when Eddie Redmayne or when Newt had to interact with the animals, his character just totally changed from super awkward to loving and kind. And the best scenes in the movie are when Newt is with the animals. And I think that's a real testament to Eddie Redmayne's performance, right? That he was able to show us a shift in how he interacts with people versus how he interacts with animals. And I think that was really important for his character, and Eddie Redmayne really brought it when it came to that particular facet of his role. And let's be honest, it should be applauded. I don't have 2 hands, but I will say the biggest problem with this movie was the reveal that Colin Farrell is actually Johnny Depp. That was upsetting. Graves was our entry point into Grindelwald, right? And when they turned Graves into actually being Grindelwald, it really undermined the validity of Grindelwald's point of view. So now, instead of having crazy secret followers all over the world, Grindelwald is just Grindelwald, and now he's in prison, and no one actually believes what he's saying. At least at this point. I mean, there's still opportunity for that to be developed in other movies, but at this point, Grindelwald is a Lone Ranger, and nobody really is scared of him. And that's partially because people are tired of Johnny Depp as well. And if you haven't figured it out by now, I really hate Johnny Depp. I mean, the man beat his wife. And in a world with Me Too and Harvey Weinstein, why does Johnny Depp get to keep his career? it's an embarrassment. And also, this is just a testament of how much I prefer a minion to, as much as I dislike Johnny Depp. I mean, he is a talented actor for what he is, but I would prefer a minion to Johnny Depp. So I did see this in theaters. I'm not sure if it was worth it. And with the second one coming out, you know, in November, you gotta see the first one. The second one really looks pretty great. The trailer was pretty convincing. I'll even say Johnny Depp was pretty convincing. So, and also, it is nice to see Johnny Depp as a villain, since that is kind of how we view him now. So that's a little bit satisfying as well. Kind of like on the Murder of the Orient Express, when the whole cast killed him, that felt right. Anyways, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Have you seen it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Do you think it's dumb? Tell me what you think in the comments below, and please subscribe for more great content every single week.